So, good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday. I think it's August 26th, 2019. I think it's 25th, 26th, something like that. Anyway, so over the weekend, I was going through my court case files because I was trying to figure out what happened to all my lawsuits. And lo and behold, to me, I was looking at the court case files from all the court cases with 2B, with all the judges over, the last several court cases over the last few years. So I was also checking on the court dates from 2B, I'm guessing 2C, 2D, whatever. And I was checking on my lawsuit dates as well. Lo and behold, to me, this is what's happened. And I knew the judges knew what was going on because we know that all the judges converse with each other in the courthouse in Norfolk, Virginia, and elsewhere across the state as well. Judges always talk to each other. So this is what I have found out. So I've went through all my court documents, every single one. I've pulled out every single court case that I've had. This is what they did. Not only did they blow off the lawsuit dates, this is what they did. While I was in custody on the double jeopardy charge, I had filed several lawsuits against TC and Doris for all the shit they have done to me. So my question to the Norfolk City judges in the courtrooms for 2B and the other courtrooms that they had slid my cases to, why in the hell, when there was transport orders put in, why in the hell were my cases, my civil cases, blown off in 2A in front of the same damn judges who's heard all these cases sitting here, all these lawsuit cases were blown off. I wasn't transported from the regional jail where I was held. There was transport orders put in. All my lawsuit cases were kicked out of the court system because they wouldn't transport me for my civil cases. Bullshit. So now I've done spent all this money filing these cases myself. I did all this shit myself. So I've done spent all this money filing these cases. Okay, so I've done spent all this money doing all this footwork myself. No attorneys did this shit for me. So I've taken my personal time because these people have screwed me over, stole my shit, filed false charges, had me falsely arrested, couldn't get bonds, had to pay bondsman's fees, sitting in jail all this time, had to pay all these bondsman's fees, being on pre-trial, drug screen. Yeah, I'm such a drug addict. Had to do all these drug screens, all this shit, missed chemotherapy, had to go get sick all over again because they wouldn't give me my fucking drugs for chemo in fucking jail. Oh, we lost it. All this bullshit. And then I had to get out and refile, pay again, for these idiots to have me arrested on false charges and go through this hellish shit all over again. For these courts to lock my ass up again on false charges again, hold me again. I get out, file charges, and file lawsuits again for the same judges in the city of Norfolk to hold me again and not take me to my civil suits again and kick my civil suits out of court again, knowing that I'm supposed to be in 2A for a civil suit when I'm right there in 2B, either the day before or a few days before or a few days after. So how the hell is it that I have a transport order in for a civil case in 2A, but you're not going to transport me? So my shit gets thrown out of court. So this shit didn't happen once or twice or 3 times or 4 times, 6 times or 9 times. Let's keep going up higher with these numbers, okay? So this is my court case. So these are all the documentation that I have. Transport orders for civil case that I was never taken to, that my shit was thrown out of court. And this is because of these judges not doing their jobs and having my shit thrown out of court. So now I'm doing this. Now I'm going to go down and I'm going to file suit against each charge that I missed my court date in 2A because I was not transported when there was a transport order put in place. They knew I was supposed to be in court. They knew I had taken my time, my own money, and they wasted my time. They wasted my money, my energy. They did this shit to me more than once, more than twice. Like I said, keep jacking up those numbers. This is what I keep going through. So now, here it is Monday morning. You see, I'm shaking. I'm that pissed because this is what I've come to discover over the weekend. It's called motion discovery. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm that pissed. I'm shaking. I can't even hold my damn phone still. This is what the Norfolk court system does to people like me. And they think they can get away with it. This is why we have things like oath of office, bonds and insurance that these judges have to have. Not just them. Oh, here's one. See this? This is a bond of insurance. This is what the judges have to have, you know? So if they don't have it, they can't practice law. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to do my own little investigation. Thank God I know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to make sure that everyone has their oath of office, bond, and insurance like they're supposed to have. So I can go ahead and start this process today. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to file my shit tomorrow morning. So I'm going to have to go down today and make sure that all these judges have their shit in line. So that way I can go ahead and file this shit. Because they purposely did that knowing they already knew I was in custody. You know I'm in custody because I'm standing in front of you. These are the same damn judges again and again and again who have done this repeatedly. So this is what I have to do. And then I have to go and see my attorney. And then I have to make a very important phone call because I feel, this is how I feel, not saying it's true, but this is how I feel. I feel like one of my attorneys, and I feel like it's a racial thing, I feel like one of my attorneys is actually blowing me off because I'm white. And this is not the first time I have felt like this. So I do feel like it's a racial thing. And I do believe that there is a judge up in the Virginia area who has it very much out for me. I'm very sick. I don't get to go out a lot. It's actually a blessing and a pleasure for me when I do get to get the hell out of my house away from all these stupid idiot tyrants over here. So I'm pretty much a prisoner in my own home and in my own yard. I don't even get to really sit out in my yard either because I'm always being watched in my backyard, you know. Maybe if I walk around my backyard naked, they wouldn't watch me, you know. So I don't know. They might watch me then too because I do have a nice ass body. So, but yeah, so this is what I'm going to do today. I didn't realize that I had copies of these transport orders. So that's what I'm going to do today, stalkers. Since everybody wants to know everything Jayla's doing all the time, there you go. So have a great day, stalkers. Enjoy your Monday morning in this great city of Norfolk. Bicycle.